It's 2019, and the most common question I get asked really is about the mid-cycle slowdown within the real estate cycle. So what I try to point out to people is when you go from the bottom, we all remember the GFC around 2009, 10, 11. Most places in the world, the real estate prices, land prices bottomed in around 2012, say, early 2013 in the case of Europe. If you can recall not the clock this time, but the diagram explaining the cycle, it's 14 years up, 4 down, but 14 years is broken into 2 cycles of 7. And really, you just take 2012, 2013, so you just add 7 years from the theoretical viewpoint, and here we are. You can see that stock markets, the US market, usually peak around years ended in 9, which is roughly what they're doing now. What is it now, October? So we're coming into that stage where real estate cycle, for its mid-cycle, should be topping now. We're talking about the US, of course, in expectation of a slowdown. So from there, 2020, 2021, we should be expecting some sort of slowdown, and that's what we're getting. From the point of view of the real estate cycle, the mid-cycle is probably the hardest part of the cycle to forecast. You can never really be sure. Downturn, recession, severe recession, it's sort of hard to say. It will depend on how much prices went up in the first place in that 7 years. The other thing to remember about the mid-cycle slowdown at the moment, we've got interest rates going lower, they're not going up, so that doesn't portend great disaster at the moment. So there you have it really. You've just got to be expecting now a bit of a slowdown, and really from a cycle perspective, as far as I'm concerned, the mid-cycle slowdown isn't really something you should be worried about. Just take care, be cautious. It's not something with the stock market at the moment that you go fully invested, but really real estate and things, we're not expecting a serious mid-cycle slowdown. Just a pause before we get into the final, the second half into 2026. I hope that helps with some of the questions on mid-cycle slowdown. We'll do another update later on.